Hi everyone, Jessica here from Paper Ink Stamp and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a haul video. So these are some things that I've picked up over the last few weeks and I've just kind of waited really to just make a bigger haul video for you. I've got some things from Amazon, I've got a few things from the range and from a website called Kraft label. So I hadn't heard of this website before. I seen it mentioned in another YouTuber's video and I thought I'd go and check it out, and they had some really great deals on. So I did kind of stock up on some cards and envelopes and some patterned paper and a few other bits as well. So I'll show you those when we get into that portion of the video. So recently I've been thinking more about how I invest my money into my craft supplies and where I actually spend that money. And obviously before I was buying a lot of stamp sets, a lot of die sets and things, but sometimes then I worry that I'm not going to use them enough, and I've kind of changed the way that I've been thinking about spending my money on craft supplies, and I've gone more for kind of essentials and tools and things and kind of building my stash up that way. I'm really considering what I'm buying before actually buying it, and if you know your stash is growing really quickly and maybe you're not using everything, that's a really great way to kind of take a step back and go, is there any tools that I need to buy that maybe are slightly more expensive that I would be otherwise spending that money somewhere else. So for example, I bought the Mini Misty and that really was the best tool that I've invested in for a while, and I'm actually considering then getting the regular size Misty as well because I just think it's a much better stamping platform. But the Mini Misty has really made a difference to my crafting. So really just think about what you're investing in and just sort of what works for you. I've bought a lot of ink pads recently. I've started investing into the Copic sketch markers because I do love colouring with alcohol markers. So really it's about niching down and buying the products that you're actually going to use and that are gonna sort of get you excited to using them over and over again. So the first thing we can look at is I did invest in some cards and envelopes. So again, with my commission work and really with some of the cards that I'm making, I don't always have envelopes, so I think that kind of holds me back from actually sending things out, and I have gotten out of the habit of creating my own envelopes using my We Are Memory Keepers envelope making board. I really should get back into that, but when it came to the commissions and things, I really just needed to have cards and envelopes just ready to go. And again, they did have a sale on as well, so I did, like I said, kind of invest in these. So I got I got 2 packs of the Dovecraft 6x6 inch white cards and envelopes. There's a 50 in here, so I got 2 packs of these. They were something like £2.50, sort of between £2.50 and £3 per pack, so I picked up 2 of those. I also picked up a pack of Kraft cards, again exactly the same, 6x6 pack of 50. I didn't know that I would use this too much more, so I did only buy 1 pack of these, but again these were at a really great price. Then I also got some 5x7 inch cards. So this is a pack of 30 craft cards and envelopes. This is by Devcraft again. And I just picked up 1 of those, and then I picked up the white equivalent 5x7 with the envelopes. And again, I bought 2 packs of those, so I've got 100. And again, they were same price. I think they were between £2.50 and £3 for those. But that's just gonna now go in my drawer, and then when I come to create a card or come to do any commission, I've got cards there ready to go. So a few things that I did pick up from Amazon. So you guys will know that I use the Simon Says Stamp Big Mama foam tape. It probably started off as a roll like this, and that is all I've got left. So I use this pretty much in most of my videos. I think it was around £30 to buy, but of course with the shipping then to get it over here, I have been looking for an alternative. So I picked this up from Amazon. This is 3 meters. It is relatively thin, much like the Simon Says stamp, but of course we can trim this down if you want it to be not as wide. We can cut this down quite easily, and yeah, it's just gonna last me. So this cost, I think it was around £30 again, much like the other foam tape. Obviously there is a lot on here and it has taken me months to kind of get down to this small amount, so this is definitely going to last me. I then just seen some foam pads, so I am needing a few more foam pads, especially some bigger ones. And I seen these, so there's 2,376 foam squares in here. So they come just in a little pack. So we've got these sort of pieces here, and then you've got different sizes. So you've got quite a few sort of smaller ones, you've got 3 lines then of like medium ones, and then you've got 2 lines of bigger ones here, and you can just pop these out. So we've got a really great big pack of these, so that should last us a little while. So a few bits that I picked up from the range. So I picked up this Devcraft distress tool. So I have taken this out of the packaging because I have used it already. And I use this just to distress some of the edges. I made a birthday card this week. So yeah, I used that, and a really great just little tool. I think it was about £2, something like that. So it's just a really great tool to have on hand. I picked up a fine liner. This is a Uni Pin Fine Liner, and this is 0.2. So I do have a fine liner, but the end of it has gone a little funny, so I just wanted to pick up another one of those. I picked up some of these Kraft Sensations Baker's Twine. So we've got a few different colours in here. We've got 5 reels. So I have been enjoying using twine rather than ribbon recently. So I just wanted to pick up a few more colours of those. I know Tonic Studios have just brought out some, and I am thinking about getting that pack as well, because it does have a Kraft in there. I think that would look just really nice in the twine. So from this Kraft label, so like I said, I picked up the cards and envelopes from there, and then I picked up a bunch of paper pads as well. So first of all, I got 2 stamps. Like I said, these are by Simply Creative. I'm pretty sure these were less than £1. I think I had one of these that I used last year on a few different cards. It's a really great stamp. I've never had any problems with it, but I thought just a nice big bold Christmas greeting would be perfect. So now on to the paper pads. So I've picked up a bunch of 8x8 pads, and then I've got one 6x6. So this is first edition paper. This is Let's Celebrate. So I've got this in the 8x8, and I really love this paper. I've used it quite a few times here on my channel, and again, it was reduced. I want to say it was about £2 for this size, so I thought I would just pick it up because I do love these papers. And then these ones being the 8x8, I think these were about £2.50 to buy, whereas normally these are about £10. So I did pick up a few of these. I have some of the first videos I created for my channel. I was using paper pads scraps and making some scraps cards. And I've seen a few more here on YouTube, and it just kind of really got me into that again. I've always enjoyed kind of using the paper pads, but it's not something that I've done too much here on my channel. But again, because of the price of these, I thought, you know, some of these would make really great backgrounds and some quite easy cards. So this one here is Forever Free. So again, these are a great quality. These are by First Edition papers again. We've got some double-sided and some single-sided in there as well. And I just thought the patterns were really lovely. So we've got that one. We have got Making Memories. Again, so the same principle. You've got some glitter paper in there. So lots of kind of added elements, some glossy bits, and then again you've got some double-sided papers in there as well. So definitely going to be creating some cards with these. Then for this one, same brand again, First Edition paper, and this is Perfect Delusion. So this has got some really beautiful sort of tonal paper in here. It's really not kind of too in your face, and I just thought it was really different, and it was really beautiful. So I'm looking forward to creating some cards with these as well, and just using, you know, these different kinds of patterns. This is going to be great for creating some masculine cards as well, I think. And then the last pad, so I've already used some of these papers. So I did, like I said, created a card this week. This is called Grand Plans. So this is, again, more masculine papers, if that's something that you are looking for. But of course, you can use it for anybody's cards. We've got guitars and sunglasses, cars, drinks, moustaches in here. So it's just a really great paper pad. I just trimmed mine down and I trimmed it into squares and just created kind of a quilted card with those. So, but I'm really looking forward to using some of these paper pads for some future cards. So this is the last product that I bought. So this is the We Are Memory Keepers gift bag punch board. This was a really fantastic price. It was only about £10. And I like the idea of making my own gift bags. I thought it would be really great coming up to Christmas, I'm getting married next year, so you know, to put some wedding favours in on the tables. I thought that might be really nice. And I do have the 123 punch board, so the envelope maker, and I think they're just really great products. The instructions are really clear, and it's a nice way to kind of use up some of your papers as well. So some of your patterned papers, I like to kind of go through and I can make, you know, envelopes and things with my bigger papers, and now I can make some gift bags. If you are looking for maybe Christmas things to sell, or you know, if you do have a handmade shop or a stall or whatever, you know, getting a product like this, you can make some gift bags and you can personalize them, decorate them however you want. There's 3 different sizes, and just looking at the sizes on here, so you've got different widths on here, but they've got different heights. So I haven't used this yet, but I'd be interested to see sort of how big of a bag we can actually create for this. I'm hoping maybe we could get a bottle of wine, so some sort of like drinks bag would be pretty good for this. And again, then it'll be great for giving gifts, but also selling if that's what you want to do. So I'm definitely going to be making a tutorial video for this product, so definitely look out for that if you are interested. But get over to their website, because like I said, it is a really fantastic price at the moment. So that was all of the items that I picked up in my recent Kraft haul. So I've got a few different products here that I can create videos on with all of these papers. I am wanting to get some videos out for that. Of course, a tutorial for our gift bag punch board will be coming. My next video is going to be using one of the new magazines. It's the latest issue of Die Cutting Essentials. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of those future videos. And if you go into the description section below this video, I will, like I said, pop some links to some of the products and the websites down there as well. So that's going to be it for this video. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you get notified when I do upload a new video. But that's going to be it for today. Thanks very much for watching, and happy crafting.